Finding the right dog trainer here in Broken Arrow can feel like a really big decision, right? So, in this explainer, we're going to lay out a clear roadmap to help you confidently choose the perfect professional for you and your dog. Life with a dog in Broken Arrow is just fantastic. Whether you're navigating the busy sidewalks in the Rose District, enjoying a nice, peaceful walk on the trails at Hakey Creek, or just want to relax at a local event, having a well behaved companion makes every single one of those moments that much better. But yeah, finding the right professional to help you reach those goals, that can feel like a pretty big task. And that's exactly what this explainer is designed to help you with. Okay, so here's our game plan. We'll start with why local knowledge is so important. Then we'll cover what to look for in a trainer, the costs involved, the key questions you should be asking, and finally, we'll touch on local rules and parks to help you succeed. Let's get started with life in Broken Arrow. A great trainer doesn't just understand dogs, they understand your environment. A trainer who's familiar with Broken Arrow is going to create a plan that works for real-life situations here, from our busy parking lots to our specific park layouts, and yep, even our local ordinances. So what actually makes a trainer great? Let's get into the core methods and credentials to look for so you can figure out which kind of program is really the best fit for your dog. The foundation of modern effective training is something called positive reinforcement. This is a science-based approach that uses rewards to make learning fun for your dog, which in turn strengthens your relationship. Honestly, it's the gold standard you should be looking for in any trainer. So, how do you verify a trainer's expertise? Well, certifications are a really great sign. That first one, the CPDT-KA, that means the trainer has passed a pretty comprehensive exam on learning theory and ethics. And for more complex issues like severe anxiety or reactivity, you might look for certifications like CBCC-KA, which show a specialized level of knowledge. You'll also need to choose between different program formats. Group classes are fantastic for practicing skills around distractions, and they're often more budget-friendly. Private sessions, on the other hand, offer a customized plan tailored to your dog. They're perfect for addressing issues that happen specifically in your home, like, barking at the door or surfing the counters. And this is a huge red flag to watch out for. Any trainer who suggests using fear, pain, or intimidation is relying on really outdated and harmful methods. These techniques don't actually solve the underlying issues, and a lot of the time, they just create brand new problems like anxiety and even aggression. Of course, budget is always a practical consideration. So let's take a look at the typical costs for professional dog training services right here in the Broken Arrow and Greater Tulsa area. As you can see, prices can vary quite a bit depending on the service. It helps to think of it less as a cost and more as an investment in a decade of peaceful walks and a stronger bond. A typical 6-week group class, for instance, usually runs between $150 and $280. Private lessons are priced by the hour, while an immersive board and train program, well, that represents the most significant investment. Just to give you a solid number to keep in mind, that $90 to $150 range is the typical going rate for a 1-hour private session. This can be a great way to tackle a specific issue without having to commit to a big package up front. Okay, so you've done your research and you've got a few names. Now it's time for the consultation. Arming yourself with the right questions is really the best way to make sure you're making a confident choice. The process is pretty straightforward. You start with some online research, then you schedule a call or a meeting. This is your chance to ask those key questions, and just as important, to see if their personality and communication style are a good fit for you. A great place to start is just asking about their primary training philosophy. You really want to hear an answer that focuses on rewarding the behaviors you want, not punishing the ones you don't. This gets right to the heart of how they'll be interacting with your dog. A great trainer is always learning. Asking this question helps you see if they are committed to staying current with the latest science and humane training methods, which is a key sign of professionalism. This question helps you tell the difference between a generic, one-size-fits-all program and a truly personalized one. Your dog is an individual, so the trainer should be able to explain exactly how they'll adapt their approach to your dog's needs and your specific goals. And finally, don't forget the practical stuff that ensures a smooth partnership. You'll want to ask how they measure success and get total clarity on all the fees. It's also smart to find out what your role will be in the training process, because your homework is absolutely essential for long-term success.
All right, let's move on to our final section and see how all this training applies in the real world. Knowing the local rules and the best places to practice is key to making your new skills really stick. Here are the 3 main things every Broken Arrow dog owner needs to know. First, your leash must be 6 feet or shorter whenever you're off your property. Second, your dog has to wear its current rabies tag at all times. And third, you're responsible for preventing nuisance barking. Good training helps with all of these. Here's an interesting local detail. While the state doesn't have a specific license for dog trainers, any legitimate professional operating here should have a City of Broken Arrow business license. It's a good baseline check for professionalism. Okay, so once you start your lessons, you'll need some great places to put those new skills into practice. For instance, the Broken Arrow Dog Park is a perfect safe spot for working on that all-important off-leash recall. The trails at Hikey Creek Park are excellent for honing leash skills, while Raymond Harris Park offers a calmer environment for practicing around mild distractions. Ultimately, this is what it's all about. The goal isn't a robot dog, but a confident, happy companion who can navigate the world with you and be a welcome member of our Broken Arrow community. Choosing the right training truly is an investment in your life here. It leads to more confident walks, calmer greetings with neighbors, and a deeper bond with your dog for all the adventures you'll have together in this amazing community. We wish you the very best on your training journey.